Welcome, all my fellow nerds and geeks. In this episode, I'm going to review something that if you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen. I picked it up Saturday night, something I've been looking for a long time, and I already pulled it out of the box because this is actually my second time shooting this video. The first time, it was just way too crazy and way too loud because of pulling something out of the box. So I will show you what the box looks like, and it is the Vinyl Ghost. It's like pretty much like a 1-for-1 scale. I mean, it's pretty big. So, and normally he'd be inside there, but I've already got him out. And it does come with a emblem for the game if you play Destiny 2. And I do play Destiny 2. I love Destiny 1 a lot more, but it's still, Destiny 2 is fun. It's just not as good as Destiny 1 for sure. But a lot of people said it took Destiny 1 a while to get going too. So, but this is the actual Vinyl Ghost. It is very cool. It comes on this stand with like the acrylic thing so that it kind of looks like it's floating. And it is pretty big. I mean, you can see it compared to my hands. It is a pretty big piece. The vinyl is actually kind of a little bit, like, not really soft, but I mean, you can tell that it's a little, you could push on it if you tried. So it doesn't do anything. It is just basically a statue, I mean, for the most part. There are some that I've seen that people have modified and they have put lights inside of here, and then I've seen some that are 3D printed. And if and when I get a 3D printer, I will definitely make one of these. But they have these, and then they have electronics that go inside of them that make the eye move up and down and around and the whole thing light up, and it is just awesome looking. So that is the Destiny. Oh, it's cool. It's got the little, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but it's got the little Destiny logo on here kind of raised. So that is cool. It is actually a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. So, but that is that. And then the other thing is actually, you guys know how much I love my deals. I got this after Christmas, actually. So I've had it for a couple months. Yeah, it's been a couple months at least. And it was from the like calendar store in the mall. And basically, it's the same place I got my 1/4 scale NECA Leonardo that was 50% off, like ridiculous price thing. This was the same thing, it was 50% off. And I've already got him out of here, and he's kind of the reason why I reshot this video. Because it was really loud and really crazy getting him out of the package. And I knew that I should have taken him out before, but I just was like, I'm going to try. And it was a horrible mistake. I should have never done that. Yeah, so shouldn't have done it, but I did. And so basically you can see here these are the exclusives, and this is the first wave. They do have another wave coming out. And this one is Walgreens, and I do have that one. This one is Target, and I have that one also. This one is GameStop. I have not picked that up, but I think you can still get him. And then these are all the commons, except for this one here. This is a Walmart exclusive, and it is ridiculous. I have not been able to find it anywhere. I have looked. The only place that you can get them is on eBay, and they're ridiculously priced. Like way, way, way overpriced. And though I really want him, they're all pretty much just repaints of the originals, except for, with the exception of the helmets on these guys are different. But I think everything else on them is pretty much the same, just painted differently. Yeah, it is. It is. Everything is the same except for the helmets. So the helmets on each one are a little different, but for the most part, and these little wolf headdress things pop on and off. Or on and off. So that is it for Lord Saladin, and I will show you him now that he's out of the package and he's very quiet. So here it is with all of the detail. So the one thing I will tell you is this cape is awesome. They did a really good job. It feels kind of like a, I mean, it doesn't feel like leather, but it does have a nice finish to it, and I love the gold emblem on here. The one thing, and I don't know if they meant for it to be this way, you can kind of see the emblem here and all the detail, but this up here, this fur stuff, I do not know if they meant for it to feel all gross, but it feels all gross. It feels almost like it was sprayed with hairspray. to look all matted down. And that may be because I know that in the game, it's supposed to look all ratty. You can see they tore the bottoms of it. So it may be that's the way it's supposed to be. To me, it feels really gross. And I don't even want to touch it because it feels like it smells okay. So it doesn't, it's weird to say. That's the first thing I felt it and then I smelt it because I was like, is something on here that shouldn't be on here? And it smells like nothing. So I don't smell anything. I don't know if there is still something that's on there, but it is really gross. And I don't know if that's what they're going for. But with him, you get accessories and you have a head sculpt that just pops right on. I like the helmet a lot better. He does have all the movable joints and stuff. The knee, the ankle swivels around. His leg actually kind of spins. His arms move up and down. They go around. His wrists have all the movement and stuff too. Head is on a ball joint. So, and then he's got like a little bit of ab crunch, and then he's got some spin too. So it is very cool. The one thing, he's got some really, really cool accessories too. And he has got his big old massive axe here, and it's got a little peg so you can actually hook it onto his back. It does not go in there very well. So you're supposed to like put it like that into his back when he's not wearing his cape here because there's no hole through there. But it does not snap in very well. Then there's also little holes inside of here, and there's another one further down here you can kind of see. And it's supposed to go into his hand. His hand has got a little peg in there. You can kind of see that peg. The problem is his hand is so stiff, you actually cannot snap it in place. So though it is a very cool idea, and I will get this in here, I'm going to have to probably do the hot water trick to loosen everything up. But his hands are so tight, you can't get any of the stuff in there. And the gun actually has a little peg on it too, so you can put the gun on his back or in his hand or whatever. So there are many ways of getting this thing in here, but it just does not want to go into place because his hand is so, and I don't want to break, his fingers off or whatever. So for now, I'm not going to put his stuff in his hands. I will, like I said, do the hot water trick to kind of loosen it up. But he does stand really well. Kind of had him sitting on the floor, but he does stand really good. And so it is a very cool set. I really do like the McFarlane toys, and this is the McFarlane toys. They do have another set coming out. I'm not sure when or exactly who is in it, but I do know there is another set coming out. So that is it for this episode, the second time around, and it's actually about probably 8 minutes shorter because it was so long getting that guy out of the package. So that is it. As always, actually really quick, I want to thank everybody. I have actually hit over 500 subscribers now, so that is awesome. Keep up the subscribing and the liking and the submitting and all that fun stuff. I do have the winner of my 300 subscriber giveaway, Rob. I've got his mystery box all put together. I've got to close it up, and I'm probably going to send it out tomorrow. So, Rob, if you're watching this, I should be sending it out tomorrow. Cross my fingers I get it sent out tomorrow. It is all packed up. I just got to put it on there, put the label on, and send it away. So, it's got some really cool stuff in there. Some, the one thing you know about and everything else you don't. So, but that is it. Thank you as always. I do appreciate everybody. And like and subscribe. And don't forget to ring the bell down there if you want get that new content. And as always, stay awesome, guys.